everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see a couple of top-flight receivers, each of whom have won a Super Bowl the last 2 years. It's Julian Edelman and Demaryius Thomas. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are located a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building here in downtown Denver. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They are led out by a man who needs little introduction at this point. Well, no introduction. Now 5-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady.
And we keep hearing from people who are waiting to see the drop-off in his play. I'd quit worrying about it. I'd quit looking for it. He says he wants to play until he's 45. Is there any reason to doubt him? His skills have shown no sign of declining.
On first down, Brady. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's third and short. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
We all know it takes excellent players in order to have a great team in the NFL. But in New England, there's a system and there's a belief on how they do things on offense. And for them, the word is balance. And that is hard to do in today's NFL. They don't lean on the run or lean on the pass week in and week out. They just game plan for where they think the defense is going to be weak and tune that up for each and every game.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. They try again with Lewis. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Denver's defensive starting lineup here in this unit is now minus strong safety T.J. Ward, 3-time Pro Bowler. He's off to Tampa, but they feel good about a couple of youngsters they got.
Yeah, they figure they can go 2 for 1 there with Justin Simmons and Will Parks helping to fill in on the back end of their defense. Now, they do have an issue at outside linebacker because Shane Ray was supposed to replace DeMarcus Ware there, but he's dinged up right now. They'll get him back later this season. So there's been a little bit of change on the Broncos defense, but guess what? There's still Von Miller.
Yeah, that's a good constant to have, isn't it?
There's no doubt about that, and they'll need him to go chase around Phillip Rivers when the L.A. Chargers come to town to open things up on Monday night. He'll be brought down by the Broncos
It's a sack. Von Miller. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
I give thanks every day that I never had to play offensive line in the NFL and have to try and block Von Miller.
He was second only to Vic Beasley last year with 13.5 sacks. And they're not going to get a playoff here as time will expire on this first quarter. 0-0 our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is White on the screen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. In his 5th year from La Tech, here's the lefty Ryan Allen to punt it. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Our first look at the Denver offense and also our first look at Trevor Siemian, who for the 2nd straight year, Charles, will be the starter in the opener. He was named that on August 28th, but a lot going on at the QB position in Denver.
There certainly is, and Trevor Siemian earned the job in preseason during the games because new head coach Vance Joseph, he placed a premium on how they played when the lights were on. And Siemian seized the job. Now, Paxton Lynch, their former 1st-round pick who battled for the job, he's out with an injury now. So they reacquired Brock Osweiler. Talk about coming full circle. Osweiler from Denver to Houston to Cleveland, back to Denver. But the playbook's changed. It's a brand-new coaching staff.
Now Siemian on the right side, caught by Green. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw on 2nd is Siemian. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here we go now.
Siemian on 3rd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now the 2nd-year man from Syracuse, Riley Dixon, on to punt. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. Patriots trotting out to get ready to take over on offense and heading into week 1 of the 2017 season. I'm assuming they're looking pretty good on that side of the ball, aren't they?
Oh, without a doubt. Let's start with the old. Gronk, Hogan, Amendola, Mitchell all played key roles last year on that Super Bowl winning team. How about what's new? Brandon Cooks from New Orleans, Dwayne Allen from Indianapolis, and recently they picked up Philip Dorsett, another slot receiver from Indianapolis. Wait till they get up to speed.
That's a good mix of old and new. And, of course, you have 40-year-old Tom Brady, who turned 40 last month on August 3rd. Brady now on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Brady to throw on second down. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Brady now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that fell harmlessly to the ground. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, as the first half is winding down. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Simeon on first down. And Green with a catch left side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Set. Green 39. Green.
A final shot before break. Simeon. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to the highlights. Both the Broncos and the Patriots are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in the second half. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Patriots on offense, first quarter winding down. Here we'll get a sack by Miller. This will go as a loss of 5. Patriots have the football midway through the second. Brady's got the completion here, and he ends up at their own 49-yard line. Patriots now later on the drive. Brady's gonna find his mark, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's get back to Denver with Brandon and Charles.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Cody Latimer now on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They go play action here on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, here's Simeon. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Keeps himself upright. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Holding, offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up fourth.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Brady gives this one to Lewis. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. the gun. It's Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And tough starting field position here. He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
On second down, Anderson. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Simeon now to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. A first down as it's Simeon with a hook up to Sanders. Back to throw. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Simeon going to rush his guys to the line. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McKenzie. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now it's Simeon. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now Simeon. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Simeon. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we may very well be headed to overtime. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. To throw is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. To throw, Brady. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Brady. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hook up right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Second down and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And something tells me the moment of overtime won't be too big for number 12, Tom Brady.
Well, the best that have ever played have always taken big moments and treated them as little moments, right? Each play is going to be kind of the same, but they know how to rise to the occasion as well. And let's face it, Tom Brady, I think he'll enjoy playing in overtime and trying to be the guy that leads his team to victory.
They run. This is Lewis. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout, and now we're set to get going. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Again, it's Lewis. Spinning past him. About 3 yards there to the 27. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Brady to throw on 2nd down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They slot Gronkowski outright. From the gun, Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And now the offense will look to respond after the sack. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Simeon. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Simeon finding Thomas there to give the Broncos a first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Anderson. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And play will be stopped here with 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they've called a timeout. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Simeon now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Demaryius Thomas, guy who knows a thing or two about overtime. You remember the wild card round against the Steelers back in 2012. Took an 80-yard pass on the first play to win that game. And that was a good Steelers secondary, so you know his ability to catch the ball, and then what he creates after the ball's in his hands. Wow, he's absolutely sensational. Take him all the way back to Georgia Tech when everyone knew he was the primary receiver, yet he still caught big passes. Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here. Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case. If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it. Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Out of the gun, Simeon. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it. him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goal's from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your whole